Hey guys, and welcome to my Game of Thrones Series 5 review. Now, I hate doing these because it's basically me sitting talking to you for about 20 minutes. And I get fed up with my own voice. But here we go, for some reason you guys like listening to them. So yeah, what I'm going to do is going to basically give you a few announcements. There's not many this year. Or this video rather. It feels like a year though. Do you know when you watch a series of Game of Thrones? Because all of the stuff that happens in one series. Anyway, so yeah, there's going to be the intro. There's going to be my top 5 characters like normal. Then there's going to be the bottom 3. Now, I keep saying hated, but the characters on this list, and if I keep looking down, that's because I've got a sheet of paper, which I've always got. But, yeah, I always say that I hate them, and I don't really. It's just, I strongly dislike them. If that makes any sense to you. Like I do like seeing some scenes that they're in. But yeah, I'll get onto that when it gets to it. I've also got the best 3 episodes, because I usually do that, where I tell you which episodes were on the top spot for me. And a brand new kind of category for this episode. The best 3 storylines, because there were quite a lot of storylines in this series, especially that I liked, like that were woven throughout different, episodes and scenes and whatnot. So yeah, let's just get right into it. First, the announcements. There's 3 of them that I want to make. Now, I did say that tomorrow's video for the 30th of December would be Indie Reacts to Game of Thrones. Now, that is still happening, and I am so sorry, but it's literally just not possible for us to do it for tomorrow. The reaction will be posted on the first week of January. I don't know a date yet. I've kind of got a date set in my head, but I don't know. But it will be posted then. I can only apologise, but it's literally not possible. So I'm contemplating on what to do to kind of give you guys a little something, because I did say that we're going to do a video every day. So we'll just have to wait and see for tomorrow, really. But I'm not promising anything. I am trying. You don't understand how much work I put into these. But I'm just trying to do my best. So yeah, we'll just have to wait. The second point I wanted to say is, because I've done 16 videos within 16 days, although it's 17 now, kind of, but because of that many, I'm kind of slowing down a little bit just for a couple of days, because obviously it's the new year. I need to be able to chill. So the next reaction for Game of Thrones will be posted on the 5th of January, and that's on the Friday, so it's literally just a week. You've got a week to wait. I'm sure you can manage that way. But episode 1 of Series 6 will be posted then. And one last thing. I can't remember what series it was. It might be 2 or 3 or something like that. I said to you that we're going to do a live stream on the Game of Thrones game. Now, I'm still thinking about it, but I'm still a little bit iffy about it, because I've never really done that sort of thing before. I mean, I've gone live on YouTube so many times, so that's not a problem. It's just, I don't really know my audience when it comes to gaming like I know my Game of Thrones audience because of the comments and everything. So, would you watch that? And if so, yeah, let me know, because I do want to do it, but I just need to know that the people are going to be watching, that's all. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the top 5 characters. Now, this list always changes every single year, and it's usually the same characters that's been in it since the start. So yeah, kind of the spots on this list haven't changed for a couple of people. And yeah, we've got a new person on this list. And I think you all know who it is. And that's number 5, Sam. Sam Montalvo has grown so much, I believe, this series. Like, he's become so loyal to Jon. And I forget her name. She's got the baby, Jon. Oh, you guys are probably going to kill me for this. But because he's formed a relationship, it just makes him have a sense of purpose, and he's been fighting for her as well. And I like to see that in Jon, because he's got such... I said Jon there, Sam, sorry. He's just got such a kind, loving heart. And Game of Thrones is lacking that. Now, because of Westeros and all this, these battles that's going on, they're after war. And it's just a man like Sam that just wants to live his life with his girlfriend, with the baby, and just get on with it, and that's just so sweet. So yeah, that's why I like him. Number 4 is Daenerys. Now that's not going to be a shock to anyone because I've mentioned in a few episodes of this series she's kind of going down in my books. Don't get me wrong, she could go up them, but it's only because like she's become set in her ways in a way, and I know that she's changed it so she could do the battles, like host them, you know, them murderous battles or whatever. I forget the name. I'm so rubbish with names. I'm so sorry. But I'm starting to see a change. That's why she's still on this list, because I feel like I like/love Sam a lot more than Daenerys. But it's what Daenerys has done in the past, and it's what I feel like she can do. Like, I think she can be epic, and I still, to this day, believe she should take the throne. So I'll just have to wait and see, really. I mean, I've got 2 more series to go, then I'm literally caught up with you guys. Number 3 on my list is Jon Snow. Now, he is so brave. He has been on such a journey this series. He is kind as well. He's brave, he's loyal, and he's a very, very, very strong leader. And now that he's been stabbed in the chest/heart about 10 times, that leaves me wondering what's going on, because obviously I've told you, I've seen the spoiler that he's back. So I just don't know how he's gonna come back. I'm trying not to think about it, but it's there in my head. It's been planted. The seed's been planted. So, yeah. Anyway, number 2 is Arya Stark. Now, Arya as well, she's been on such an incredible journey this series. She is kind, don't get me wrong, but she is so fierce. And I love her. Like, she's growing every single series. I've noticed as well, I keep saying series instead of season. Does that annoy you guys? Because it annoys me. Like, if a series is made in the UK, it's a series. And I know that if it's made in the US, that's a season. But it's just so weird to say season. And it's weird to type it, you know, when I post these videos. Yeah, just a little point. Number 1 as well is Tyrion. I adore Tyrion. He's not left that spot since series 1. I don't really know what to say about him, to be honest, because I've just mentioned it so many times. But now he's a man of wisdom. He's met Daenerys, and he is such a good, you know, just like a confidant to her, if that's the right word. But yeah, I just love him. Now we come on to my least 3 favourite characters. Now, as I mentioned before, they're not hated. They've done things that I hate, don't get me wrong, every single one of them. But there's some scenes which I actually really, truly enjoyed. And I am intrigued by some of the things that they've said in the past. But if you got rid of these 3 characters from Game of Thrones, I'd be fine. I'd be absolutely fine. And surprised, Ramsay's not on this list, because I'm slightly getting a bit more interested watching it now. But yeah, he's not on this list. Number 3 is Alistair. Now, he was in my least 3 favourite characters in Series 1, I believe. In Series 4, he started to improve, which I really like to see. Do you know, like, the battle on the wall? The Watchers on the Wall, I think the episode was called. But now in Series 5, now that that's happened, he's gone down again. Like, he's gone down back to his roots. And I get that he's pissed off at Jon being with the wildlings, but there's no need to stab him through the heart. That's all I'm saying. Number 2, I'm looking at the camera like I know who it is, because it's on this piece of paper, is Stannis. Yeah, as again, I do enjoy some of the scenes that he's in. But in the latter end of this series, I just thought, no, just get rid of him. As soon as his little girl was killed and his wife hanged herself, it's all down on him because he wants the throne. And now it's ended on a cliffhanger. Is he actually dead? Because we didn't see it, and you know what Game of Thrones is like. You just don't know. Yeah, I get rid of him. I don't like him. And number 1, it's no surprise to anybody, it's Littlefinger. I cannot stand the man. He's just... I get that he's trying to be clever. I get that. But every time he comes on, I just want to smack him in the face. He's just so twisted, I believe. Like, he's just using every single person as to what he wants. Yeah, I don't like him. Now we go on to the top moments of the series, really. It's the top 3 episodes, and just basically what I think was the best. You know, the best ones where I've been most intrigued in the episode, and just where I enjoyed watching the acting, the characters, the music and whatever. But number 3 is The Gift. Cersei getting locked up at the end, I got chills, man. I got so many chills, and I actually want to see that episode back again, and that is one of the episodes which I'm looking forward to seeing because of the way it's leading up to Cersei getting locked up. Like, I feel like I may have missed it, but it's not just that, it's the fact that the fight scene, like in the middle of it, with everyone knocking 7 bells of shit out of each other, it's just how you want to do an episode of Game of Thrones, and it will be one of those that I'd look back on, definitely. Anyway, number 2 is Mother's Mercy. Now, I'm sorry if I keep looking down here. It's just that I keep mentioning points on here, and because I'm talking about so many things, I need to remember what I put, so sorry. But Mother's Mercy, it's the cliffhanger at the end. Now, obviously, it's the Series 10 ending episode. There were so many things. Like, Cersei going back to King's Landing. Obviously, she's going to be on a bit of a warpath, and I thought that, I thought Marjorie and her brother were going to die this series. And I don't want that to happen. I'm dreading it if it happens, and I'm absolutely dreading what she's going to do, because she's just going to... She's going to kill loads of motherfuckers, especially now she's got that giant. Yeah, I'll have to wait and see there. I don't know. But anyway, we've got Sansa. Sansa's jumped off the wall with Reek, although I don't believe that's actually his name. I don't know how they're going to work together. She mentioned in one of the episodes, I can't remember which one, that she'd happily do to him what... oh God, what's his name now? Ramsay Bolton. There you go. She'd do to him what Ramsay would have done. So... I don't know. I don't know how they're going to play it, but he did save Sansa's life, I guess. So, yeah. Anyway, Arya's blind now, which I'm not happy with. I knew that was going to happen. I mentioned in another review that I've done. I knew that she would go blind eventually, but I didn't realise it would be with them. I don't know where that's going, and I'm really intrigued, and you'll find out more later in this. But yeah, that episode was great, and again... Jon Snow, I have no idea how he's going to get out of that one. Now then, I want to mention the best 3 storylines in the entire series. Now, these are the plots that's been woven throughout the entire series. Something that's happened in most of the episodes. Now then, number 3 is Arya. Now, her journey to become a faceless man, I absolutely adore now. And I was unsure of it at first, but it's starting to really intrigue me. Now, the fact that she's blind, I don't know how that comes into play. And if so, why did that guy, I forget his name, sorry, but why did that guy poison himself? And was it some sort of test? I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'm really intrigued with Arya at the minute, and I always have been, to be honest, since Series 1. She was great in Doctor Who, and I think she's even better in this. Yeah, anyway. Number 2 is Jon. Jon Snow's journey with the wildlings has been brilliant, to be honest. He's always been a man who's just wanted peace, I guess. And in order to get peace, you've got to fight. And he understands that. And he will fight with anyone, who stand alongside him. You know, like, he's not going to judge anyone, I don't think. I'm probably wrong in saying that, to be honest. I can guess that a few people would be saying, what are you talking about? Well, I know, because, Yeah. I always feel like I'm rambling in these. It's so weird. Number 1 is Tyrion and Daenerys. Now, their relationship and the journey as well, especially with Tyrion meeting Jorah, the journey to meet each other, I've really enjoyed watching. That's been my number 1 storyline of the series. I want to know what's going to happen next, considering that Daenerys with this new crowd. And also, how's Tyrion going to handle managing this city? I mean, Tyrion is a ruler. He is a ruler. But what is the city going to make of him? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I need to upload it straight away because you need your video of the day. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'm really sorry for wittering on because I always feel like I do. But yeah, as I say, the next reaction for Game of Thrones will be out on the 5th of January. So I will see you then. Bye.